If everyone in attendance will remain standing as the Swain County High School Band plays tribute to our great nation with the playing of our national anthem. Thank you, and you may be seated. Good evening and welcome to the graduation ceremony of the class of 2024. Before I begin, I would like to ask everyone to please silence your phones if you have not already done so. Thank you. At this time, I would like to welcome our honored guests. If you would please stand and remain standing until all folks have been called, and if the audience would please hold your applause until all the guests have been recognized. We welcome the Superintendent of Swain County Schools, Mr. Mark Sale. Swain County Schools County Office Directors and Administrators. Swain County School Board members, Swain County Board of Commissioners, and Bryson City Town Aldermen, and the administration of the Eastern Band of the Cherokee Indians. Please join me in welcoming these special guests. You may be seated. Throughout this week, many people have been working, and especially this morning, to prepare for this special occasion. The slideshow, the yard signs, the diplomas, the speeches, the tents, the podium, the chairs, the flowers, and the ferns. Folks, those didn't just magically appear or simply show up. This is the handiwork of a very special group of dedicated people who were here early and who will stay late. If you took part in the preparation of last night or today's events in any way, please stand. If you would join me in thanking the graduation committee, the Swain High faculty, Jamie Perkins and the sound crew, the custodians, and the coaching staff for their help in preparing this beautiful setup. Thank you. As always, it is a pleasure for us to enjoy live music and singing. So we would extend a special thank you to our band director, Karen Williams, and the award-winning band, as well as our brand new choral and drama teacher, Miss Pearl Moore, and the vocal ensemble for preparing and performing in today's graduation ceremony. Thank you. To our law enforcement who have helped us with traffic for this event, the parade, and the senior walk, the local churches for the donations of the Bibles and the water, thank you. This is an incredibly important event in the lives of these young people and their families. We could not do it without the continued support of our Swain community. So thank you, Swain community. Graduates, several weeks ago, you had the opportunity to walk through the halls and reminisce with your pre-K, your elementary, and your middle school teachers. This is a very special time for those teachers to get to see you all grown up. It helps validate that they contributed to the young person that you are today. At this time, if you are a current or past member of the Swain County School System, please stand and allow us to thank you for your contribution to these graduates' lives. You may be seated. Graduates, for the past 17, 18, and maybe for some of you 19 years, there have been some pretty important people who have poured their hearts and souls into your life. They've cleaned your snotty nose, they've guided you in an ever-changing world, and they've taught you many things about growing up and becoming a young adult. Some of you were probably pretty easy to rear, while some of you may have proved to be a little more difficult. But nonetheless, they are extremely proud of you at this moment. Graduates, take this opportunity to express your gratitude to the parents, guardians, and family members who are with us today. We welcome everyone in attendance, as well as those who are watching online, for being a part of this beautiful, and for the first time in a very long time, I can say, evening to celebrate these special graduates. Today, sitting beside me are 110 young people who are ready to close a chapter of their lives and move on to the next. Unfortunately, one of their classmates left our earth far too early. In March of their sophomore year, Aiden Cale McKinney, a young man with strikingly beautiful eyes and an amazing set of curly hair, passed away. Today, we honor his memory and spirit. We have elected to reserve an empty seat on the first row in memory of Aiden Cale McKinney. When these young people arrived at high school 4 years ago, it was not the typical entrance to high school. They were in classes with only a handful of people. They could only see part of the faces of their teachers and their classmates. They ate lunch in their classrooms sitting 6 feet away from one another. They were met at the door with 2 people armed with thermometers to make sure they didn't have COVID. And it wasn't until halfway through their sophomore year that they even knew what most of us looked like. Because of all of this, it took them a little more time to reveal their class's personality. But over time, it was obvious that this class is one of the most eclectic groups I have ever seen. They have a broad range of interests, and they are passionate about those interests. While they didn't always understand one another or agree with one another, they somehow managed to make it work together. Seniors, I have no doubt that you're going to make an impact on the communities that you choose to live in. I have no doubt that even though you don't see eye to eye with others, that you won't figure out a way to make it work. On behalf of Swain County High School, we wish you the best, and remember, keep your fiery, fun-loving spirit about you. As we move through this morning, we will be sharing a number of opportunities for appreciation and emotion. I ask that throughout this time together that we are considerate of those around us, I ask that you remain in the stands until all the graduates have exited the field. This day is designed to honor their dedication and hard work for many years. Leaving before all the graduates are honored would not demonstrate the respect that each graduate deserves. Please help me honor them in this way. I will now introduce one of our honored speakers, Miss Audrey Zelinka. Audrey finished third with a GPA of 4.34. Audrey is the daughter of Mary Ann and Edward Zelinka and resides in the Greasy Branch community. Audrey has been involved in a number of clubs and activities at Swain County High School. They include Project Discovery. She planned and organized Swain County High School's Earth Day event. She participated in HOSA, Project Endeavor. She was the National Honor Society Secretary. She was also a member of the Student Lighthouse team. She was the anchor woman for the Maroon Devils Network. She participated in women's soccer, the shooting team, and she was a part of the first ever women's golf team this past fall. Audrey has served as a class rep for the Student Council for 2 years, and this past year served as our student body president. She is the winner of the Bryson City Women's Club Scholarship, the Bryson City Rotary Club Scholarship, the June Cochran Memorial Scholarship, the Area 1 North Carolina Soil and Water Scholarship, the State Employees Credit Union People Helping People Scholarship, and the George and Frances London Scholarship. Audrey will be attending the University of North Carolina at Wilmington this fall, where she plans to major in environmental sciences with a double major in leadership and nonprofit management and assistant dog training. Please welcome Miss Audrey Zelinka to the podium to say a prayer for our ceremony.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for supporting us with your presence. Before we pray, I'd like us all to take a moment of silence to remember our friend and classmate, Aiden McKinney, who passed away in our sophomore year, our beloved athletic trainer, Carrie Powell, who we lost in November, and let us not forget the 20 first grade students who were victims of the Sandy Hook shooting in 2012, who would have also graduated this year. Thank you. Now I invite you to join me for a word of prayer. Dear Almighty Creator, thank you for this opportunity to pause and reflect not just on the journey of others, but on our personal journey that brought us here today. Fill us with hopes as we move forward into the future and with eager and open hearts. As the fanfare ceases, help us to continue to sing of joy, even in the dark and lonely places. Inspire us to believe in the goodness of life, even when faced with the challenges and difficulties. Help us to recognize that our education lasts entire existence and giving our lives meanings. Help us to recognize that our education lasts our whole lives, and by giving our oh my God. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna start over the prayer because I'm sorry about that. Okay. I again invite you to join me in a word of prayer. Dear Almighty Creator, allow us to take this time to pause and reflect on our personal milestones that brought us here. Bless us with hope so that we may move into the future with eager and open hearts. As the fanfare ceases, help us to sing of joy even in the dark and lonely places. Inspire us to believe in the goodness of life even when faced with challenges and difficulties. Help us recognize that our education lasts our whole lives, and by giving our lives meaning, it enables us to grow in wisdom and understanding. We ask that you surround our class, the Swain County High School class of 2024, with your grace. Amen. Amen. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Audrey, and thank you, ensemble. I will now introduce the salutatorian of the class of 2024, Miss Anna Jane Gray. Anna finished with a 4.5323 GPA. Anna is the daughter of Jack and Kathy Gray and sister to Matthew and Charlie Gray. She resides in the Lueda community. Anna has been involved with several sports teams, including women's soccer all 4 years, track and field her freshman year, and was a part of the first ever women's golf team this past season. Anna has volunteered with both Paws and Toys for Tots. Last summer, she attended the North Carolina Governor's School. She has been a part of the Science Club, Project Discovery, and AIG. This year, she was the president of the National Honor Society. Anna has served as a marshal both her sophomore and junior year. She was the winner of the Quantitative Literacy 2023 Class Award, 4-Year Math Award, and the 2024 Academic Athlete of the Year. Anna has received the Golden Leaf Foundation Scholarship and an Academic Merit Scholarship to attend the Honors College at UNC Chapel Hill this fall, where she plans to major in psychology with a focus in criminology. Please welcome this year's salutatorian, Miss Anna Jane Gray.
Good evening, everybody. 4 years ago, I walked into this high school, and the first thing I did was get lost with Connor Brown. Wandering the downstairs halls, we tried to find help, but everybody who was supposed to be familiar, our peers, teachers, coaches, looked foreign. We could only see half their face. Nothing but eyes above masks. Beginning high school in the middle of a pandemic was not how any of us imagined it, but we did it by making the serious unserious. We are the class that wrote questionable songs in Miss Hyatt's Math 1, the class who ransacked the bathrooms to the point where there were chains over the doors with Mr. Sykes standing guard. We are the class that got labeled the worst grade ever in middle school, the class that gave impromptu haircuts in Mr. Thomas's room, the class who set off stink bombs in the boys' bathroom junior year, the class who tried to camp on the field house only to be run off by our local law enforcement and also get an ambulance called. The class who set up water slides behind the Fine Arts Centers without permission. The class who tried and tried and tried to execute a senior prank but could never agree on one. Though we might have not always made the wisest choices, and we often chose mischief over conformity, we still managed to get stuff done. 15% of our class will graduate with a CTE degree through SCC. The boys' track team won their first state title with multiple individual indoor and outdoor victories. Our band is the most decorated band in Western North Carolina. We got compost and recycling bins placed around the school. The Thespian Society had 5 state superiors overall, with 4 moving on to the international competition. We collected an impressive amount of college credit hours, and surprisingly, our class had the highest ATC average score in Swain County history. Through the chaos and the questionable things that we did, we created bonds. As I said earlier, on my first day of freshman year, I felt lost, literally and figuratively, but I was not alone. What we did, navigating a pandemic, stressing out at 30, and achieving so much success, we did together. Just as we are here together today on this field like so many classes before us. As we move forward, let's carry that spirit with us and never lose sight of what really matters, which are the relationships and memories we have made. Life is too short to take it too seriously all the time, and if our journey has taught us anything, it's that we don't have to. It's been real. Peace out, guys. Thanks.
Thank you, Anna. Next, the valedictorian of the class of 2024, Miss Mackenzie Gorey. Mackenzie finished with a 4.5781 GPA. She is the daughter of Dale and Tanya Gorey. She resides in the Hughes Branch community. While being a student at Swain County High School, Mackenzie has been involved in the New Century Scholars Program, National Honor Society, Skills USA, where she served as the president, as well as HOSA, where she served as president as well. She is the winner of the SEC Academic Achievement with High Honors Award, and she won 3 of the 4 four-year subject-specific class awards. She was a first-place finisher at the Regional Skills USA in medical terminology. She is a recipient of the Golden Leaf Foundation Scholarship, the John Kirkman CTE Scholarship, and the Leroy Jackson Memorial Scholarship. She will be attending the Brinson Honors College at Western Carolina University this fall, where she plans to major in forensic science. Please welcome this year's valedictorian, Miss Mackenzie Gorey.
Good evening. Welcome, friends, family, faculty, and fellow class of 2024. Before I begin, I would like to congratulate my peers on simply being here to graduate today. Many don't make it this far, so it is a great accomplishment to be sitting here. No matter how many awards you have or what your GPA is, when you leave here today, you are nonetheless still a graduate. I would also like to thank my teachers, family, and parents for all of your sacrifices which have led me to be here today. Class of 2024, we have always been told, beginning at a young age, that our future is bright. Our family, friends, and teachers have constantly reminded us of this supposed fact. But, my fellow classmates, I am here to tell you a harsh truth. Using a phrase my family often says, the world is not full of unicorn farts and sugar-coated rainbows. So, let's be honest. Here are a few things we have to look forward to as adults. Taking blood pressure medication because we will be forced to make the decision to either fill up on gas or make a mortgage payment with our hard-earned paycheck. Sacrificing our sanity to watch the weather forecast amidst a barrage of horrifying news. Suffering emotional turmoil because your teenager wants $80 to buy jeans that look like they've been through a war zone. And lastly, and most importantly, grieving because Neighbors still hasn't opened back up. What is life without a slaw burger and cherry lemon Mountain Dew? Now, what kind of graduation speech is this? Where are the encouraging words? Well, here they are. Class of 2024, our future is only bright if we make it. Only if we ourselves become the light. Before me, I see future healthcare professionals, lawyers, carpenters, welders, farmers, activists, teachers, cooks, actors, fast food workers, and waiters without whom many of us would starve, and many, many more. I see people who will change the world for the better because they will contribute to the advancement of society, because they will use their future platform to advocate for those without voices, because they will make someone's day or save someone's life with a simple hello or even a smile, and because they will do their absolute best in everything that they do. I know that all of the graduates here, in some form or fashion, will be the light we need to make our futures bright, just like we have been told. So, class of 2024, and all of your future endeavors, continue to grow, to learn, to overcome, to do your best and then some, and, in the words of Rihanna, shine bright like a diamond. Thank you.
It is my privilege to recognize the following achievements earned by the graduating class of 2024. To begin with, we would like to ask Audrey Zelinka to come up and receive the presidential gavel for being this year's student body president. We would like to recognize the 17 graduates who have a final cumulative weighted GPA of a 4.0 or higher. As I call your name, will you please stand and remain standing? Please hold all your applause until all the names have been called. Mackenzie Gorey, Anna Gray, Alexis Carter, Sarah Walls, Audrey Zelinka, Lydia Dingle, Utana Harada, Jessica Bumgarner, Kane Jones, Shania Bryan, Lily Bjerknes, Emmy Everhart, Anna Morgan, Connor Lambert, Paisley Stiles, Monroe Paris, Caden Jacobs. Let's give them a round of applause. You may be seated. We would like to recognize the 12 graduates who are wearing white collars that signify they are members of the National Honor Society. The criteria for being membership in this organization includes having a 3.9 or higher GPA, along with demonstrating leadership, possessing high character, and service to others. As I call your name, will you please stand and remain standing? Please hold all your applause until all the names have been called. Shania Bryant, Jessica Bumgarner, Riley Cade, Alexis Carter, Erilyn Ely, Anna Gray, Mackenzie Gorey, Kane Jones, Connor Lambert, Anna Morgan, Kaylin Stiles, Audrey Zelinka. Let's give them a round of applause. You may be seated. We would like to recognize the 10 graduates who are in North Carolina Scholars. To achieve this honor, students must maintain a 3.5 unweighted GPA while completing the college university course of study, while also obtaining a concentration in one of the following areas: CTE, arts education, or second language. As I call your name, will you please stand and remain standing? Please hold all of your applause until all the names have been called. Shania Bryant, Jessica Bumgarner, Alexis Carter, Mackenzie Gorey, Anna Gray, Kane Jones, Monroe Paris, Kaylin Stiles, Sarah Walls, Audrey Zelinka. Let's give them a round of applause. You may be seated. We would like to recognize the 5 graduates who earned a carpentry certificate from Southwestern Community College. As I call your name, please stand and remain standing and hold all of your applause until all the names have been called. Braden Rua, Don Smith, Preston Cross, Kevin Jones, Derek Arlano. Let's give them a round of applause. You may be seated. We would like to recognize the 13 graduates who earned a welding certificate from Southwestern Community College. Again, as I call your name, please stand and remain standing, and please hold all applause until all the names have been called. Derek Arlano, Carson Walls, Daniel Bowers, Waylon Parton, Wyatt Allen, Zachary Winchester, Cole Weichel, George Hyatt, Dawson Cody, Lawson Woodard, Carter Hayes, Don Smith, Brandon Frost. Let's give them a round of applause. You may be seated. We would like to recognize the CTE Medical Pathway students who have completed a Nursing Fundamentals and Pharmacy Technician course of study. Passing the completer, Pharmacy Technician National Exam completer, Mackenzie Gorey, Anna Morgan, Skylar Al, Abby Frost. Let's give them a round of applause. You may be seated. The National Nurse Aid Assessment Program Examination, Anna Morgan, Abigail Loftus, Savannah Cunningham, Emmy Everhart, Walela George. Let's give them a round of applause. You may be seated. Today, there are 81 seniors wearing a gold cord that signifies these students have completed a career technical education pathway and have taken an ACT Work Keys test. This year, the National Career Readiness Certificate, man, I can't read. Swain County High School had 5 students achieve platinum, 26 students achieve gold, 19 students achieve silver, and 20 students achieve bronze. I will ask all the students who have a gold cord to stand right now and be recognized. Let's give them a round of applause. You may be seated. As I recognize the following accomplishments, I would ask that each person to please stand and remain standing and hold all your applause until all the names have been called. Please stand if you are one of the 11 graduates who competed at the Skills USA state competition. If you are one of the 8 graduates who earned an inventor certification. If you were one of the 18 graduates who had earned an e-food handler certification. One of the 4 graduates who had earned their Serve Safe certificate. One of the 30 graduates who earned an OSHA certification, one of the 37 graduates who earned an AutoCAD certification, one of the 34 students who earned an Adobe Photoshop, Illustrator, InDesign, or Premiere certification. That's a lot of certification. Let's give them a round of applause. You may be seated. We would like to recognize our state champions. Please stand if you are an individual state champion or you are part of a state championship team during your 4 years at Swain County High School. Let's give them a round of applause. You may be seated. At this time, I would like to summarize the graduation plans of the 110 graduates, which includes the following. 2 seniors will be joining the military. 51 seniors will be joining the workforce. 15 seniors will be attending a 2-year university, Southwest Community College, Asheville-Buncombe Technical College. 42 seniors will be attending one of the following 4-year universities: Appalachian State University, University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, University of North Carolina at Charlotte, Western Carolina University, University of North Carolina at Asheville, University of North Carolina at Greensboro, Mars Hill University, American University, South College, University of North Carolina at Wilmington, Clemson University, Florida State University, King University, Milligan University, Savannah College of Art and Design, University of Colorado Boulder, University of North Dakota, and the University of Northwestern Ohio. To help finance their college education, the scholarship money received at this point by the class of 2024 is well over $400,000 over the next 4 years. The administration, teachers, and staff would like to extend our congratulations and best wishes to all the members of the class of 2024. We look forward to watching you to continue to be our best and then some while always remaining maroon strong.
Don Ramon Gilberto Aguilar. Derek Alexis Arlano. Blake Wade Ball. Trinity Madison Barnes. Emma Grace Balcom. Tyler Matthew Bennett. Lily Ann Björknes. Amanda Faye Blanchard. Eva Lynn Bochenbaugh. Daniel Wyatt Bowers. Connor McLeod Brown. Shania Amelia Bryant. Jessica Dawn Bumgardner. Jaden Marie Bygrave. Riley Faith Cabe. Nevaeh Irene Carroll. Alexis Grace Carter. George Allen Cochran. Joshua Russell Collins. Kennedy Marilia Cooper. Owen Forrest Craig. Luca Aaron Crawford. Finley Parker Crisp. Preston Logan Cross. Savannah Louise Cunningham. Ileana Anderson Demonay. Lydia Eve Dingle. Morgan Faith Dyer. Heather Elizabeth Eaton. Erilyn Benway Ely. Emmy Lynn Everhart. Matthew Riley Ferguson. Zachary Nolan Fisher. Dante Gary French. Abby Lynn Frost. Brandon Allen Frost. Emily Patrice Fuller. Marcos Antonio Gallagher. Elijah Davis George. Walela Presley George. Josiah Israel Glaspie. Kyle Matthew Gordon. Mackenzie Nicole Gorey. Anna Jane Gray. Utana Harada. Mackenzie Lee Harburn. Abigail Susan Hawkins. Carter Ray Hayes. Maria Fernanda Hernandez Cabrera. Reba Danielle Houston. George Felix Hyatt. Caden Aubrey Jacobs. Kane Osco Jones. Kevin Hunter Jones. Zachary Aaron Jones. Connor Reagan Lambert. Trinity Braylon Littlejohn. Abigail Jordan Loftus. Riley Hermione Long. Emma Grace Longwith. John William Marr. Timothy Isaiah McKinnell. Dakota Gail McMillan. Anna Grace Morgan. Kyle Hong Huynh. Skylar Autumn Owl. Monroe Alexis Paris. Josephine Colby Parsons. Hannah Rose Parton. Waylon Leonard Parton. Abhi Rakesh Patel. Wyatt Ray Sequoia Paul. Elani J. Perez. Kelly Brooke Pete. James Wyatt Potts. Jessica Jordan Proctor. Noah Vaughn Rowe. Braden Surreal Rue. Don William Smith. Jasmine Jade Smith. Kenton Race Smith. Haley Renee Standing Deer. Kayla Grace Stevens. Samuel Mason Stewart. Kaylin Paisley Stiles. Shane Edward Stoner. James Jacob Stroman. Lucas James Sutton. Annalise Lana Tooker. Alea Lynn Tranter. Darian Anthony Vaughn. Carson Michael Walls. Sarah Marie Walls. Zaid David Ware. Solomon Isaiah West. Elias Jack Wiggins. Harley Michael Wiggins. Callie Lynn Wiggins. Justin Cole Weichel. Reese Laney Winchester. Zachary Vance Richard Winchester. Corey Vincent Wolf. Lawson Henry Woodard. Victoria Danielle Yates. Alethea Angel Zakrzewski. Audrey Raina Zelinka.
everyone would please stand and join in the singing of our alma mater. Band students, at this time, if you would join. Graduates, return to your seats, please. At this time, we will ask Superintendent Mark Sell to declare these students graduates of Swain County High School.
The class of 2024, stand back up. Are you ready? Parents, are you ready? It is my privilege to declare that the students of 2024 have completed all of the requirements to be graduates of a public high school in North Carolina, and I hereby declare they are now alumni of Swain County High School. Celebrate!
Got that sunshine on my Sunday best. Hey, every day can be a better day despite the challenge. All you gotta do is leave it better than you found it. It's gonna get difficult to stand, but hold your balance. I just say whatever, cause there is no way you're around it. Everyone falls down sometime, but you just gotta know it'll all be fine. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Feeling good, like I should. When in dark, I walk around the neighborhood. Feeling blessed, never stressed. Got that sunshine on my Sunday best. Hey, some days you wake up and nothing works, you feel surrounded. Gotta give your feet some gravity to get you grounded. Keep good things inside your ears just like the waves it sounded. And just say whatever, cause there is no way you're around it. Everyone falls down sometimes, but you just gotta know it'll all be fine. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Feeling good, like I should. When in dark, I walk around the neighborhood. Feeling blessed, never stressed. Got that sunshine on my Sunday best. Hey, feeling good, like I should. When in dark, I walk around the neighborhood. Feeling blessed, never stressed. Got that sunshine on my Sunday best.
This song's like half dog.
Live for the moment, forget tomorrow. Yesterday you got it all wrong. Still trying to find out which road to follow. Always try to ride those paper planes. Said that you were fine with my mistakes. Now we're trying to call on yesterday to go back. We don't always get it right. Then the lights go out, the music dies, no goodbye. Now you're gonna realize I cast aside of bed.
Hello viewers, my name is Audrey Zelinka and I'm one of your student correspondents with the Maroon Devils Network. This channel was created in 2014 and since then we've had over 430,000 views, but more than 75% of those have been non-subscribers. Right now our channel has a little over 2,400 subscribers, but we want to reach a goal of 5,000. To help us do this, you can like, subscribe, and share our videos. Thank you for watching the Maroon Devils Network.